I like the idea of pushing the envelope in terms of how to write the orchestral parts and instrumental parts, how difficult they should be, to what extent you can expand the range of the instrument, not the tonal range, but the expressive range of the instrument, still within the nature and character of the instrument. Because what I don't like is music where you go against the character of the instrument. Because that, for me, is waste of time and energy. Because all these people, they are trained for years and years, they practice for countless thousands of hours to perfect certain aspects of the instruments, to produce a smooth legato, to play perfectly in tune, to have this kind of dynamic range, and so on and so forth. And for a composer not to use all that knowledge and skill would be idiotic. I don't like it. That would be wasteful. So what I'm doing is to operate within that framework, but operate mostly close to the edges of the box, and maybe sometimes venturing outside ever so slightly, but essentially trying to capture the character of the instrument. Without going into the history of an instrumental concerto, it's very simple. A concerto is a piece, orchestral piece, where one instrument or several instruments have a very prominent part. That's a concerto. There are no other rules. Concerto used to be, like symphony used to be something in 4 movements. Concerto usually has 3 movements, fast, slow, fast. Now we don't have those distinctions. Well, I've been always fascinated by the sheer velocity and accuracy of the best rock drummers. And I always thought that it would be nice to have some of that in the symphony orchestra. We have fine percussion players, but the unbelievable agility of some of the rock players is fascinating. So I thought, okay, one day I'll include a set in a piece of mine, and I thought that it would actually make a lot of sense in this piece, because the violin is the one instrument that doesn't seem to have anything to do with that kind of world. And I thought it would create an interesting juxtaposition. How would they relate to each other? And I found a way.
If you'd like to discover more about this piece and the rest of the orchestra, why not try our iPad app, The Orchestra, featuring Esa-Pekka Salonen and the Philharmonia Orchestra. Fully interactive video playback lets you view the orchestra from all angles, and the revolutionary beat map shows you who is playing when. Follow along with synchronized scores, hear the inside scoop in audio commentaries, and get a 360-degree view of all the instruments. Available for download in the App Store on iTunes.